Hello, I'm Jeremy Yohe, ALTA's Vice President of Communications, and today I'm joined with Steve Day, ALTA's 2018 President. Steve, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Jeremy.
We're going to talk a little bit about an initiative that you started a little bit over a year ago, developing a set of values that really represents the industry. Could you discuss a little bit on how you approached it and the process?
Sure. It actually goes back 2 years ago. The Board of Governors was looking at the industry in total and its impressions by regulators, legislators, and consumers groups on the industry. And there was a lot of negative implications with regard to our industry. And most of it was due to a lack of information, but there was also some individual acts and players that were concerned. So we thought, how can we best address this? So in focusing on it, we thought at first that we'd go back to the principles of fair conduct, which were adopted 10 years ago, update them, and have a focus on compliance. And we moved forward with that. We actually set a strategic initiative of a culture of compliance, did an educational process on that. But as we talked with more and more of our members, we realized that we were really just playing defense. We were responding individually to different issues or incidents that came up. But our industry is much better than that. We're a solid industry of professionals who strive to give a quality product on a professional and ethical method each and every day. So we thought it was time to play offense. And to do this, we wanted to try to identify what are the core values that drive this positive culture for our industry. And that moved us towards our Values initiative.
Very interesting. So we've got the ball. Could you share a little bit of what the values are and what our members can use?
Yeah, just to give you a little bit of the focus on how to arrive at that, we needed to look for, in describing the values that drive this culture, values that are memorable, values that are truthful, values that are aspirational. And I think we found it in the three values which we've focused on. The first is we lead. We're certainly the authority in the real estate transaction. We also need to lead as to innovation to help our consumers in the real estate process. The second is we deliver. The customer looks to us to do the right thing the right way, before, during, and after the transaction. They put their faith in us, and it's something that's very important to them and we have to appreciate. And the third is we protect. We protect the property rights of the consumer. It's what we have stressed over these last several years, and it's really the essence of who we are.
And kind of one more question to follow up. You've talked about in previous editions of Title News of title companies really trying to become a customer-focused business. Why is that important going forward for companies out there today?
Yeah, and this is one where, as we talk about the demands of the consumers, the impression of our industries, I think we are certainly seeing where we've got to move forward as an industry that provides exceptional customer service, because that is just the continued demand. The consumer wants it quicker, they want it cheaper, they want it at their schedule. And so we have to continue to strive to meet that. Tony Hsieh had a great line concerning that in describing his company. He stated that we are a customer service company that just happens to sell shoes. Mm-hmm. And so we've stressed that we really need to have the mindset within our industry that we are a customer service industry that just happens to be involved in title insurance.
Yeah, and it's really interesting. While technology is really changing the real estate and mortgage transaction, there's still that need for that human interaction, that customer service. While the technology can automate things and make things faster, we still need that interaction. That customer wants to trust who's on the other side of that table. And that's where these our values really bring that up and highlight what the industry offers. So Steve, thank you again for sharing a little bit about the initiative. If you'd like more information on our values, go to alta.org/values. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Jeremy.